Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm very excited to do because I'm going to be ranking all my cream blushes. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Eve. I love all things beauty. If you like makeup video rankings and blushes in particular, give this video a like and I invite you to subscribe to my channel and join my YouTube family by clicking that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get into ranking of my cream blushes. I'm feeling a lot of fall vibes today, and it's also that time of the year where it's time to get down to your collections. The declutter is coming soon, but before we do the declutter, we're doing the ranking videos. So today I have 13 cream blushes that I'm going to be ranking for you. Some of these cream blushes I discovered this year in 2022, and some of them came into my collection last year. Most of these cream blushes are singles, individual products, and some of them come in a duo or trio. I do not like to use my fingers, blend out any of my complexion products unless I absolutely have to. I prefer to use complexion brushes, which will be linked for you in the description box. Let's get finally into it. On number 13, I do have a multi-use product from Uomo by Sharon C. This is It's Complicated Lip Tint plus Oil plus Gloss. And I have mine in the shade Casually Lit. This product comes in a tube that looks like a lip gloss. Uomo by Sharon C is a sister brand to Uomo Beauty, and the brand was launched last year in 2021, and I did try a few products including this tint. This is a multi-use product. You can use it on your lips, cheeks, and your eyes, and I did test it like that. The reason why I have this here in my cream blush collection is because it was terrible as a lip product and it also was not ideal for your eyes. I found that this product would work best on cheeks. Few things to say here. Of course, there's a reason why this product made the last spot in a row. It's not the easiest formula to use. You have to work really fast. However, it is kind of like that liquidy stain. It does blend out, but if you blend out fast, then it blends out completely. But if you don't blend out fast enough, that it stains and patches into your skin. So it's almost like a no-win situation. Also, when it stains very badly. On spot number 12, I do have a putty blush from e.l.f. in the shade Turks and Caicos. This was one of my attempts, and you will see it more in a video, where I was looking to find the shade that would be more coral towards orangey tone, and this was not it. This in the pan looks more neon-like. However, on skin, it does go more pink. This is also a pretty sheer formula, not too glowy. It can be built up a little bit, but also not too much. If you're looking for a full concentrated color, this is not gonna give you that. I do feel the need to powder this blush down. I did wear this blush on its own, and I know that it does wear throughout the day okay. To my opinion, it's not the best wearable blush. I prefer applying all my cream blushes with a brush, and very rarely I would use my fingers to blend. I have tried different ways and different beauty tools to apply this blush, and it lifts my foundation every single time. On spot number 11, I do have a cream blush by Fenty Beauty. This is Freestyle Cream Blush Cheeks Out in the shade Peach Face, which was a holiday limited edition of last year's. This is a very sheer formula that has a slight luminosity to it within the color itself. In the pan, it does look coral. However, on skin, it goes more of like an orangey creamsicle. I think this is the most orangey cream blush that I have out of all the blushes that I'm going to be talking about today. I find this formula a little bit too sheer for my liking. I also find that this cream blush formula fades off of my skin very easily, and I just tend not to reach for it. On spot number 10, I do have Milk Makeup Bionic Liquid Blush in the shade Teleport. This is a full-size product. This cream blush is infused with hyaluronic acid and says to have a natural finish. However, I find it very glowy on my skin. The color, however, is beautiful coral shade. It is quite liquid formula. You can definitely sheer it out or build it up. It looks beautiful either way. However, to my liking, it is very glowy. I feel like the best way to apply it is with your fingers, which I do not like doing. The smallest amount definitely goes a long way. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that this product, when it lays down, it starts separating. And when you try to squeeze it, some clear liquid comes out that feels very, very oily. So this product needs to be mixed or shaken before use. I really think that this product would be better suitable for somebody with a drier or maybe normal skin type. I just find that for my skin type, this is not the best product. And due to my personal preference, I rank this product lower. On spot number 9, I do have Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio by One Size Beauty in the shade Very That. This cream blush is a part of a palette. The formula is more of a drier formula, which dries out to almost matte finish, which I love. It does not need to be powder, which is up on my liking. I find this shade quite versatile, that can be worn year round. This cream blush wears beautifully, applies beautifully, and it stays all day without needing to be retouched. I do like this shade, however, I do not reach for this. Overall, I absolutely love this cream formula. I think it's definitely a winner. However, since it's a part of a palette and it's not available in individual packaging, it is a pricey product, and I do not use all 3 products that are included in this palette, even though I really like the color selection and the quality. Because the packaging is pretty bulky, it gets pushed to the back of my drawer, so I forget to reach for it. Spot number 8, I do have a Double Take Cream and Powder Blush from Patrick Ta in the shade She's Vibrant. All these products that are upcoming that I'm going to be talking about, they are very, very good. Remember, this is my personal preference. When putting this ranking list together, I took into the consideration the packaging, the pricing, how often I use the products, and how well they perform on my skin type. This duo by Patrick Ta, I absolutely love. This is definitely a color selection that I wanted for summer. I'm going to be completely transparent with you and tell you that I never really reached for this powder blush yet, because it is very intimidating, even though I know it is a beautiful color. However, I did use quite a bit of this cream one. I find this color being really beautiful. It's definitely bright. It's definitely out there in your face. Whenever I wore this blush, it definitely was a statement. This was a center of attention. I thought it was a really beautiful blush for a warmer season, for vacations. I just overall think that this is a absolutely good quality palette. It is luxury, from the packaging to the quality of both of these blushes. You can use them separately, or you can pair them together and wear them together. They look beautiful either way. The reason why I rank this a little bit lower is due to the bright shade, so I do not reach for it as often as I would reach for my other ones. On spot number 7, I do have a product that was another one of my attempts to find a true coral orangey shade blush, and I think I got pretty close to it with this one. This is a Color Me cream blush in the shade Tropical Sunset by Believe Beauty. In the pot, it does look orange. However, on skin, it does look pretty bright, coral, almost neon. It feels very hydrating. It does blend out, it does build up, also blends out very well. This is definitely a little gem of a drugstore. On a spot number 6, I do have very much everyone's favorite, the product that became very, very famous since the cream blush craze started. And this is very famous product by Milani, Chick Kiss cream blush in the shade 120 Coral Crush. As you can see, this is a very bright shade. It almost looks neon in the pan. However, on the skin, it does go very beautiful pink. I do find this being suitable more for spring and summer because of its shade. This is a very, very pigmented formula. It is also glowy and hydrating on skin. When I did try to blend it out with my fingers, it actually did stain on my fingers a little bit. I do like how glowy this product is. It does look beautiful on skin. However, for my skin type, I do need to powder it down to be able to wear it on throughout the day. However, it does wear all day very well. And now, you guys, we are on the top 5. On a spot number 5, I do have an Undone Beauty Lip to Cheek palette in the shade 325 Flare. This is the shade that is the most true baby pink in my whole entire cream blush collection, and I do love it for that. This is the product product that is advertised to be used either on your lips or your cheeks, and I find this to be a pretty comfortable formula to use either way. This is a type of formula that can be built up or sheared out. However, it's still quite pigmented and it wears beautifully throughout the day. This is the cream blush that I reach out for a lot, not only because of the color, but also because of the ease of use of the formula. And I really feel like this cream blush is not being talked about enough. On a spot number 4, I will show you something that is an OG. It's been around for a very long time. It has been a favorite of so many people and it's been raved about and talked about over and over. And this is a Super Shock Cheek Cream Blush in the shade Between the Sheets. And you guys can see that I hit the pan on this blush. This is a matte blush. It is a cream to powder formula. It feels drier on touch, so I do have a preference applying it with the brush. This blush does not budge, you guys. Once you put it on your face, it just stays. I think this is one of the most long wearing formulas out of all the blushes that I'm talking about today. The color that you see in the pan also is a true color that you would see on your face. This does not need to be retouched. This does not need to be powdered. I definitely have my intention and my eyes set on a few other shades in this formula because I think it's truly fantastic. And now we're hitting the top 3. If you have any guesses, this is the time for you to leave them in the comments below. And on number 3, I do have a blush duo, again from Patrick Ta. This is in the shade Do We Know Her? You guys already seen this sister earlier in this video and you already know how much I love the formula. This is, however, the shade that I reach for a ton. I just find it such a overall an amazing product, starting from the packaging. It has a mirror, it has a convenience of use. The pans are also a good size, so I do not have an issue using any of my brushes with them. Like I mentioned earlier, you can use both of these blushes separately or pair them together. This is also the formula that goes on the powdered face without issues. On spot number 2, I have the blush that you may have heard me talk quite a bit in my most recent videos of this year. This is a blush that is new to me that I discovered earlier this year and I've been loving it since, especially for summer. This is a highest standard satin matte cream blush in the shade Inspire by LYS Beauty. This shade is very, very unique to my collection. I don't have anything like this. This shade really gives you that burnt cheek effect and I absolutely love it. Then this formula is very, very unique as well. So it is a satin matte, but it's more of that soft matte that is very flattering on skin. It does blend into your skin really nicely and melt into your skin really nicely. However, it does have that satin effect that's coming from the color itself, not from the finish. If you are very minimalistic with your makeup, you do not like using bells and whistles like highlighters and such, but you like to have a little bit of glow on your cheeks, this blush would give you just that effect. This is a very pigmented formula. However, it's really easy to control the intensity and blend it out. You don't really need to build up because there's really no need to. There is such a beautiful pigment to it right off the bat. And this is by far the most long wearing cream blush in my cream blush collection. Okay guys, we have reached number 1. Do you guys have any guesses what this number 1 may be? Number 1 spot and the winning medal in my current cream blush collection goes to Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Stick Blush. Is in the shade Peachy Keen. The reason why this blush is a number 1 spot is because of its color and because of its formula. This specific shade is that true coral peach shade that is absolutely gorgeous. It is so flattering. The formula is a natural finish. I find the shade flattering to wear all year round for my complexion. This is the color of the cream blush that I will repurchase over and over and over. This cream blush has a very beautiful natural finish. It is buildable and it blends out super easy and it wears throughout the day without needing to be retouched. I find it to be very long wearing and it does not need to be powdered. This has been one of the most used blushes in my collection. Okay guys, this sums up my video. These are my 13 cream blushes that I had in my collection, and most of them are in my constant rotation minus few. They're different formulas, they're different shades, and they're different finishes. I hope you enjoyed this video and found this helpful. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and it does help my channel out. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I do invite you once again to join my YouTube family before you leave today. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.